Do y'all want to go make this super cute hooded towel and bath cloth set? Let's go. Let's make our washcloth first. So I just have a plain white washcloth from Walmart, but you can get them from anywhere. Mine doesn't have a pretty side. It's the same on both sides. I'm going to lay my fabric face up and my washcloth face down. Now, if I had a pretty side, I would want the pretty side to be facing the pretty side. Mine, it doesn't matter. I cut my cotton fabric 12 inches by 12 inches. I cut it larger than this washcloth because you see how it's not even all the way around, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't too small in some places. So now I'm going to stitch all the way around. I'm going to leave a hole and I'm going to turn it right side out. That's it. Easy peasy.
I'm just sewing this with a straight stitch, following the finished edge of my washcloth all the way around. Super easy. Don't forget to leave your hole, and don't forget to leave it large enough for you to pull everything out. Mine was probably about 3 inches.
We've sewn our fabric onto our bath cloth. Now I'm going to trim my fabric off, turn it right side out, and we're going to top stitch it. Now this is a super easy project, great baby gift or birthday present. I evidently want to make all the things for little people because I have little people, and I want to make them a little spa Velcro kind of towel situation. There's some teenage girls that have babysat them for a long time, and one of them's gone to college and she's home from school this week for the holidays, and they came over last night. Well, the girls went and got in the bathtub. When they got out of the bathtub, Molly had them in one of these hooded towels, and I thought, oh, I need to make this for y'all. I hadn't made these in a long time. I've got it trimmed. Now I'm going to turn it right side out. Y'all know the drill. Fingers, chopsticks, handy dandy tool, no scissors. Do not use your scissors. I know y'all tell me on here you do anyway, but I'm telling you it's a terrible idea. You'll poke a hole in your project, and then you're crying because you have a hole. I'm crying because you didn't listen to me, and everybody's crying. So let's just don't do that. Oh my goodness, look how cute he is. Now we're just going to top stitch him all the way around, and then we're going to make our matching towel.
By top stitch, I just mean a straight stitch closer to the edge all the way around. It's going to make your project lay flat and pretty, and I promise you it's worth the extra few minutes. It takes your project from homemade to handmade.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there's our washcloth. Now, let's do our towel. I have a piece of hand towel. 8 inches by 16 inches. It's important that one of your 8-inch sides has the finished edge, because that's going to end up right here on the front of the little fella or little girl, and we don't want it to be fraying and rattling on them, okay? So 8 inches by 16 inches. My piece of dinosaur fabric started out 9 by 17, so I just increased it 1 inch on the width and 1 inch on the length, and then I went to the ironing board and I ironed it down about 1/2 inch on either end and about 1/2 inch on each side, so that when I lay it on my towel, it'll have a pretty finished edge. Now, if you have directional fabric like I do with this dinosaur, I know that this is going to be right here on the front of the baby. So you want your directional fabric to stand up on top of your finished seam down here. Line it up, and then we're just going to straight stitch it on.
If you're using a piece of a hand towel that doesn't have a finished edge, just sew it pretty side to pretty side, turn it right side out, and then you'll have a finished edge. You just want it to be finished above their eyes so that it doesn't ravel.
So after I cut my hand towel, when I sewed my fabric on, do you see I have this piece? These towels, when you cut them, they will stretch a little bit, so I'm just going to trim that piece off. This is just part of a hand towel. I bought a hand towel and cut the size that I needed. Now I'm going to take these two pieces, I'm going to fold them down like this. Do you see that? I'm going to fold this up, and I'm going to sew right here. So let me do that again. Here's your front piece. Here's the bottom of the towel right here. Your directional fabric is right here. Your piece is going this way. You're taking two corners, folding them inward, and you're going to sew this right here. You reach here, pick it up, pin it, clip it, don't, and you're gonna sew it.
And y'all don't get in my comments telling me I need to pin something, because I'm not doing it unless I have to.
So now this is what you have. Do you see that? Now you're gonna take your towel. Now when I do my little ladies, I do it in the middle of the towel so it hangs on their body and the towel is equal sides on the side of them. But if you wanted to do it in the corner, you absolutely could. But I'm gonna show y'all how to do it in the middle. Just a Walmart Mainstays bath towel. I'm gonna lay the towel open, finding the center of it. This is the center because it was folded. So I know this is the center right here. I found the center. I'm gonna get this seam that I just sewed and I'm gonna center him on that. And then I'm gonna sew from here all the way to here with a straight stitch.
Now I know every single one of y'all has a use for this. Kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews. When you make them, be sure to email me a photo to hometownquiltcompany@gmail.com. I want to see.
Look what you just made. Your sweet little Lovey's towel and bath cloth set. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.